Desmond Doss was a problem from the moment he arrived at basic training. He refused to carry a weapon. He wouldn't train on Saturdays, and he wouldn't shut up about his religious beliefs. His fellow soldiers hated him. His commanding officers tried to get rid of him. They called him a coward, beat him up, and did everything they could to make him quit. But Desmond Doss didn't quit. And on one bloody night on a cliff in Okinawa, this coward would become one of the most courageous men in American military history. Desmond grew up in Lynchburg, Virginia, as a Seventh-day Adventist. Two things defined his faith: observing the Sabbath and the commandment, "Thou shalt not kill." As a kid, he nearly killed his brother in a fight and vowed never to take a life again. When White II broke out, he wanted to serve as a combat medic, saving lives while others took them. Basic training was a nightmare. The other soldiers saw him as a liability. They called him a coward, threw boots at him, and beat him up while he slept. His officers tried to court-martial him, but Doss wouldn't break. He outworked everyone, refusing only to touch a weapon. The Army reluctantly sent him to the Pacific. In Guam and Leyte, something unexpected happened. He was incredibly good at his job. He ran toward gunfire to save men. The same soldiers who beat him up began to respect him. But nobody knew what he was truly capable of until Okinawa. In April 1945, the 77th Infantry Division was assigned to take Hacksaw Ridge. It was a meat grinder. On May 5th, the Americans attacked, but were overwhelmed by a Japanese counterattack. The order came to retreat. Soldiers scrambled back down the cargo nets. But wounded men were scattered across the ridge, men who would die if they stayed up there. Desmond Doss stayed. While his unit retreated, Desmond remained alone with the enemy. He crawled from man to man, dragging them to the cliff edge. He prayed, "Lord, please help me get one more." He lowered them down one by one, all through the night. By the time he climbed down, he'd saved 75 men, 75 soldiers who would have died because one man refused to leave them. Later, Doss was hit by a grenade and shot by a sniper. He shattered his arm but crawled 300 yards to safety, making a splint out of a rifle stock, the only time he touched a weapon. He survived but lost a lung and was never fully healthy again. President Harry Truman awarded him the Medal of Honor. He told Doss, "I consider this a greater honor than being president." The men who once called him a coward now called him a hero. Desmond Doss proved that you don't need a gun to be brave. That conviction and courage aren't opposites. He faced hatred and bullets with the same unwavering commitment to saving lives. That's Desmond Doss, a man so courageous that his true story seemed too incredible to be true.